In this video, I'm gonna teach you how can you create short video reels and publish on stories in a way that you generate leads, that you get your audience's attention, you get them to express the interest in working with you, and then you can continue having DM conversations with them and book sales calls. So let's dive into it. Hey, my name is Primoz Lazar. I'm an online course launch coach, and if you want to get more tips like this, please subscribe below to my YouTube channel. So let's begin. Now, before this strategy of you getting people to express interest to work with you, right, called lead generation, can work, I'm gonna teach you a few fundamentals. The goal of creating these content pieces, video reels, publishing on stories, right, or even writing your message out as texts, right, as posts, right, the goal is that you get people to engage, respond, DM you or comment below these posts, right? So you can then have DM conversations with them and you can book calls, right? So that's the purpose of these two-step lead generation posts, content pieces that you put out. That's the first thing. Secondly, creating any type of these content pieces, you're gonna need to follow a general content creation structure, which is 4 simple steps to respect. Whenever you create any content piece, you're gonna begin with one statement, one hook, an introduction, right, of what that content piece is about, right? Secondly, you're gonna need to explain this message, a hook, just a bit more in depth, right? So people can know exactly what's the problem that you're gonna be solving in that content piece, or what's the benefits that they can gain, right, through watching or listening to your content piece, right? And then thirdly, you're gonna drive that complete topic home. So you're gonna explain it in depth and provide them with an insight to the solution or a solution, right? And lastly, the fourth thing which you need to be doing whenever you're creating content pieces is that you ask people to take action, or you tell them what to do next. Now, here is the thing. To make this work, you're gonna need to know a few different call to action types that you can put at the end of your content pieces. So I'm gonna share with you 3 different call to action types, so I can educate you right now a bit on this idea, so later when we are creating short video reels and stories, you know where the idea is coming from, right? So I know of 3 different call to action types. The first one is more like a direct offer call to action type. This one is usable mostly for longer forum content pieces like articles, Facebook longer posts, or even Instagram captions. It's still gonna fit in. Emails that you send out, or even longer forum YouTube videos or Facebook lives or whatever, right? Because this call to action needs just a bit more space, more meat, right? So imagine I create a content piece, write it or record a video, right? And at the end, I'm gonna put this call to action. So in that content piece, I shared some value, right? And in the call to action, direct offer call to action, I'm gonna say, if I teach more about this value and this achieving this major outcome also in my one-on-one coaching program or in my video course, right? And it consists of a 12-week collaboration, working with me one-on-one and whatever else inclusions are. And if you would like to know how can you be part of it, or if we are the right fit to work together through this, please DM me the word program, and I'm gonna provide you with more details about it, right? So this is a bit longer call to action, which explains a little bit about your offer, your program, and gives it in front of people out there, right? But this one needs a bit more space, and it's direct offer invitation, right? So we're not gonna use this call to action into today's video reels and stories, but we're gonna use the second call to action types, which are called lead generation call to action types. And this call to action asks people, similarly as the first one, to comment below certain word or DM you, right? And it's a very quick one sentence call to action that gets people to express interest. So basically, quick example would be, I'm looking for 5 people to work with me on achieving this transformation. If you are up for it, comment below weight loss, for example, right? Another example is, send me a message if you want to do this with me. Or another example, comment me below so I can provide you more details about this, right? Or message me a word fitness so I can get back to you with more details about working with me, right? For example, right? You can be creative and mix these ideas up, right? But basically is asking people to DM certain word to you or comment below certain word, right? So it's easy for them to do, and then you can get back to them in DM conversation, right? And that drives conversations, right? Now the third call to action is not really a direct lead generation call to action, but it's more about asking people to engage, because if you increase engagement under your posts, that can drive you conversations as well, because you're gonna be able to get people's opinion, and then you can help in comments, right? You provide them with some value, and then you can move into DMs as well, and that's where you can book a call as well with that person if they really want your help, right? If they have space for your help. The example of this call to action would be, ask me any question about what I just shared below so I can provide you with my feedback. Or comment below and share with me your opinion. Or comment below and tell me in which stage of achieving this result are you at right now. Or maybe comment below and tell me what is your biggest challenge about this been so far, right? So any kind of engagement question that allows you to drive engagement with your audience, right? The last thing of these educational fundamentals that I want to point out here is that you can be very creative when you're creating and putting these call to actions at the end, right? You can always mix the ideas up, right? From comment below, message me, or this is the transformation that I get people to, would you want to know more about it, ? Comment me below. Just be creative and use any, right? So you can hit people with your content pieces and with your call to actions, with the variety of both, right? You can hit those people and they can engage, because people do engage. People love to engage and participate, right? And some of these content pieces or call to actions is gonna work for them, and they're gonna get in contact with you, and that's gonna drive a conversation. So now let's go into creating video reels and stories through which you're gonna get people raise hands. We're gonna follow 4 different structures for video reels and also 4 different structures for stories, right? And I'm gonna give you an example. I'm sharing my screen from my phone, and how do I create them in front of you right now. So the first video reel that we're gonna create is a very simple 40 or 50-second video where you talk. It's called a talking head, right? You're gonna open up with the intro, you're gonna share 3 to 4 steps or tips, and the call to action is gonna be, if you want that I take you through these steps, comment me below. right? So let's dive into creating this example right now, and I'm gonna show it how I do it in front of you, right? So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I am gonna take my phone and I'm gonna record the video material, right? And then I'm gonna put some texts under, and we're gonna publish this as a Instagram reel or TikTok reel, or you can publish it on any platform, even Facebook or YouTube. Doesn't really matter, right? But this is how it's gonna go, for example, right? And I'm gonna just use a general talk here, right? Hey, these are 4 steps to losing weight. Okay, and then you can have a break because you can cut that out or whatever, but you can just talk, right? So look, I am not an expert on this topic, but this is just an example, right? The first thing that you're gonna need to know is how does the nutrition work. The second thing, you're gonna need to have a certain meal plan. The third thing is you're gonna need to know the exercises and how to do them. And the last fourth thing is you're gonna actually need to put it all in action and become consistent with it. If you would want me as your fitness coach to take you through these steps, comment me below and I'm gonna provide you with the information of how can we do that, right? I'm just joking around. I don't have any ideas of how to really be a fitness coach or whatever, but I wanted to give you an example of how this is done, right? So then I am gonna go to here a quick app that I use for video editing, for example, right? You can use any app, or you can record this directly to Instagram or TikTok, right, or whatever. But I just want to explain you how would this work, right? So hey, these are 4 steps to losing weight. So this is how it's gonna go, right? You're gonna put a title here and you're gonna say 4 steps to losing weight, right? At the beginning here, right? We put the title here at the beginning. Hey, these are 4 steps to the first thing that you to losing weight, right? And then then we duplicate this, or the second text, right? First step. The first thing that you're gonna need to know is how does the nutrition work. Number 1, how does the nutrition work, right? You're gonna put it here, right? So it's gonna be more like, let's see. The first thing that you're gonna need to know is how does the nutrition work. The second thing. All right, and then we go into the second thing and the third thing and the fourth thing, right? You're gonna actually need to put it all in action and become consistent with it. So here we would put the fourth step the same way as we did the first one, and at the end we're gonna put what? We're gonna put another text and we're gonna say, comment me below if you need help implementing this, right? So let's see with it. If you would want me, put it like that, right? So let's see. If you would want me as your fitness coach to take you through these steps, comment me below and I'm gonna provide you with the information of how can we do that. Okay, that's the first version, okay? That's what I wanted to show you right now. You see, we just have recorded the first example. Now, the second real example is gonna be a little bit different. We're not gonna talk, but we're just gonna record a video of where we actually just stay like this and we point our finger at few different places on the screen. We're gonna put 3 to 4 words there, right? And then at the bottom we're gonna again put the text at call to action. On top, right, we're gonna have that hook, right? And we're just gonna use this same example where we share these 4 steps, right? So it's easy for us to follow through this tutorial. So for this second one, right, I mean, you can have nice background or whatever, but simply you can put some nice music as well, right? You can put some trending music that's like upbeat, right? But you just do this, for example, right? Anyways, that was stupidly fun, but look, it's gonna make sense right now. Let's take it to the InShot, right? Let's create this video edit now so you can understand how does it work, right? Look, okay, now there on top, we're gonna put the text, which is gonna say what? How to lose weight. I mean, you can be better with these guys, right? But so we put this as on top, how to lose weight, the first thing. And then the second thing is, for example, we said nutrition. Okay, so let's not get overwhelmed. We put this one here. Okay, it's gonna be a bit over my face, but I mean, I could split it down like this. Okay, then next, and then the last one will be it's basically DM me, right? DM me if you need help with this. Okay, does that make sense? So we put this one here as the last one, right? And now I'm gonna play it for us and see. I mean, this is not perfect, but it took me 1 minute to create this, right? So let's play it and watch it. You see, there was a delay with that one. Okay, so there are delays in the text which I can easily fix, right? I just adjust this timeline here, right? But I don't want to do this right now. I just wanted to really show you how this is done. Okay, so that was the second example. And now the third example is gonna be a client testimonial reel, right? Or it can be story as well. So what we're gonna do is how does this one work is basically you go to your reels or stories, right, which I'm gonna do right now. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the right somewhere here to the search option. Right, let's go to the right first, completely to the right, click that search button, and you're gonna search for green screen, right? And you're gonna find this green screen effect, and you're gonna click try it, right? And now you can actually use it, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna need to add photo now in the background. So you're gonna click here, add media. Now, okay, I don't have any client testimonials here ready, but imagine, for example, that this picture would be my client testimonials, right? So you would have background like this. Okay, you could even adjust yourself and make yourself smaller, right? Not that much to the right, like this, right? Just 1 second. And now what we can do is kind of record this, right? And we can simply say, where is my hand, right? Let's put it that way. And we're gonna say, I worked with my client, and these are the results that we achieved working together. If you would like to receive similar results, reply to me in the box below and say, I got stuck, but you're gonna say, if you want to receive similar results, say me, send me a message with the word me, and I'm gonna get back to you with the more details of how can we work together, right? So that was just an example, okay? I didn't actually record it, or I didn't say it actually perfectly. I just wanted to give you an example, and then you would publish that to Reels or to your stories, right? And people would reply to you because they would want to have similar results as your client had, right? That was just an example. Now, the fourth way that I have prepared for you is you actually sharing your own story or explaining what's possible, right? So what is that you're gonna do is you're gonna take camera out again, and you're gonna, in 20 to 30 seconds, explain where were you before, and where are you right now and what are your benefits. So basically what would you do is, right, 2 years ago I was overweight, right, and I did not have a lot of energy, didn't have any motivation, but then I decided to follow certain meal plan and I learned some exercises, and in these 2 years I have become fit, right? And now I feel healthy, I got a lot of energy, and if you would like to receive, so I need to, for example, it's a mistake, but I'm gonna be like, and now when I'm a fitness coach, I am looking for 5 people who would want to work with me so they can achieve similar transformations. DM me the word fitness so we can see if my program is the right fit for you, right? I mean, I did not do this one perfectly right now, okay? I would need to redo it, re-record it. I just wanted to share with you of how does it all work. Now I would put the same way the texts, right, in the video, right, and ask people to take action, right? So this was the 4th example of reels, video reels. This could be published now on social media, on TikTok, Instagram, anywhere else. And now I'm gonna go into some stories examples. The first story example is the simplest ever, right? So what we're gonna do is, let me first record this, gonna go to stories, for example, Instagram, and what we do is we take a picture and we point down to the box just like this, right? And take a picture, all right? So we look kind of funny and good, but for this example is good. And then you're gonna add the text, are you looking to get help with losing weight, right? If that's my profession, this is just an example, right? And we change the color to whichever we want, and then we put this here like this, right? And then we're gonna say reply yes if you need help, right? For example, we change the text, right? And we can put even a sticker, right, that say down, right? For example, we put this here, right, down, pointing to the box, because usually the box is down here, right? Anyways, so does that make sense? This is how you do this first one, right? I mean, you make it nicer or whatever, right? Yeah, you point down, and some people are gonna DM you down below. But one thing that you can do as well is record one shorter video before this, right? So you pre-frame people, and then you put this at the end as a call, this image at the end as a call to action, right? Now the second type will be basically you asking and explaining to people that you are offering 2 or 3 more spots in your program, and if anyone is interested, reply to me down below, right? So this is how you would do this, right? I, as a fitness coach, am offering 2 more slots in my program to work with me on losing weight in 1 month to come now before the summer, right? Just an example, right? Comment the word me below if you are interested so I can get back to you with help. Right, and then on top you would put text. For example, let's say that this was video, right? And we're gonna say reply me or fitness, right, below, whatever. Let's change it to fitness. Imagine I said fitness before, right? Below, if you want to do this ASAP, right, or something like that, right? Does that make sense? So and then we point down as well, right? I mean, you're not gonna do all of these call to actions or stories in one day, right? This you're gonna do in the next few weeks and months to come or whatsoever. But this is another idea, right? You just throwing your offer out there. The next idea now here is that you create a question box, right, sticker, where people can ask you questions about what is that you are offering, right? You're gonna basically say, ask me any questions about losing weight, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna say, for example, like this, guys, ask me any questions about losing weight and I'm gonna answer them to you right now. Right, so you do that. Ask me any questions about... So I'm gonna minimize the sound, right? And then what you do is you go get the sticker and you find questions, right? You put questions and you say, ask me any questions about losing weight right now. For example, right? What we're gonna do is then, done. We're gonna put this here and people are gonna be able then to ask questions, and those who will reply, actually ask a question, you're gonna then publicly reply, because you can then share these answers right on there on stories. Then you're gonna be able to continue private DM conversations following with those people who asked questions, right? So it's another engagement opportunity. So here is my example of how I published this. Maybe we could check. People chatting with people, answering people's questions. I'm listening to my music as well. And I was like, if you would have any questions in regards to how to build an online coaching practice and how to come up with your course, your signature program, and how to put your work into content marketing to start attracting clients, please ask me questions here in the box or down in the comments below. I would love to reply to you and help you out and provide you with some guidance. So please provide me with your questions. I would love to help out and answer. Here is a question. What makes someone an effective coach? And so people started asking these questions, right? And then I replied to them like this through the video. And I'm gonna jump through, right? And show you. How do you create engaging content to grab people's short attention spans? The answer is you open up your content piece with a hook, with one statement that opens up the topic for a conversation. And the viewer needs to find this statement. So I then replied to all of these people, right? Just through the video. You see the green screen video and things like that. And then I can follow up with those who asked me these questions, right? You received the notifications there in DMs or in the mini settings down behind the stories. And this is how it works. DM conversation with them, and you're gonna book a call with them where you're gonna help them more in depth and provide them with an opportunity to work with you to enroll in your offer. Now, the last fourth matter is that you create a poll, right? You basically are gonna, for example, again, take a picture of yourself, right, like this. And for example, you can take a picture, or you can put any plain background that you upload from Canva or anywhere else, right? And basically then you're gonna say, you're gonna put a sticker, poll, and you're gonna say here, you're gonna ask questions. People, you're gonna say, still looking to lose weight? Question mark. And then you're gonna say, yes, right? You're gonna put yes, or you're gonna put here absolutely yes, or anything like that, or hell yeah, or absolutely, right? And then done, and you're gonna put this here, and people are gonna then click yes or absolutely yes, right? And this again is gonna drive engagement. Those who said yes, you're gonna be able to message all of them back, continue a DM conversation, and potentially book a call with them so you can help them more, right? So this concludes 4+4 examples of reels and stories that can generate you leads. I have a question for you. If you enjoyed this and if you would like me to create a video where I explain how to do the DM conversations with these people who actually messaged you, right? So you can qualify them and book calls with them, comment below. So I see how many of you are interested in studying this value, right? I would love to educate you on DM conversations that lead to calls as well. If you liked this video, if you have any questions about the processes or anything like that, also comment below, ask me questions so I can get back to you, I can help you out on your online growth journey. And I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you would like to study my methods and my materials more in depth, I got a free training which you can access at training.primoslazar.com, and you can study my full online course launch method and how can you get the first higher paying client for your program, your course that you create, and how can you execute on the marketing and sales activities consistently, so you can build a full-time online coaching business and just do this job or work as your full-time career, right? So study my training, and down below that video you can also book a call with me, fill in the application form, so then I can help you out. I can provide you with my feedback on your current situation, and if we are the right fit to work together, I can also introduce you to my course, my program through which I work with my clients. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Comment below any questions, any suggestions, ideas, or any help that you need, and I'm gonna get back to you. Bye bye.